Miramar Police Department.
Yeah.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over there. What happened? What happened?
I just here to speak to you over here for a second.
Oh, Lord.
Right now, there's an investigation, and I guess
Mom finds out her teen daughter is a psycho killer. In a quiet California suburb, Laura Bennett lived a life that appeared stable and ordinary. She worked long shifts as a nurse, raised her 16-year-old daughter alone after a divorce, and followed a strict routine that left little room for chaos. Emily, her daughter, was the definition of a perfect teenager. Excellent grades, no trouble at school, polite behavior, no visible rebellion. Teachers trusted her, neighbors admired her, and Laura believed she had done everything right as a mother. What Laura did not understand was that the absence of problems was not a sign of health, but a warning she failed to recognize. Over the past year, Emily had changed subtly. She slept less, showed almost no emotional reactions, and watched people with intense focus. She asked abstract questions about human nature, morality, and violence, but never in a dramatic way. There were no outbursts, no anger, no sadness, only calm observation. Laura dismissed these signs as normal teenage development. Around the same time, the city began reporting violent deaths. The first victim was a homeless man stabbed repeatedly behind an abandoned shopping center. The second was a young woman found dead in her car near a hiking trail. The crimes had no clear motive, no theft, no sexual assault. Police quietly suggested a serial offender. Laura heard the news, felt unease, but never imagined the danger was inside her own home. The first personal warning came as a faint metallic smell in the garage. Laura noticed it after work, assumed it was oil or rust, and ignored it. Days later, Emily came home late at night with mud on her shoes and a dark stain on her sleeve. Her explanation was simple and calm. Laura believed her. When police officers began knocking on doors in the neighborhood, asking routine questions, Laura felt anxiety, but said nothing unusual had happened. That silence would later haunt her. One night, driven by instinct rather than logic, Laura searched Emily's room. Everything was perfectly organized, too organized. In the closet, she found a hidden box containing dark clothing, gloves, heavy boots covered in dried mud, and a long knife stained brown. At that moment, Laura's understanding of her life collapsed. Emily did not deny anything. She showed no fear, no panic, no remorse. She described killing as a choice, something that gave her control and interest in a world she otherwise felt disconnected from. She explained that she felt no empathy and no guilt, only curiosity. She chose victims carefully, people unlikely to be missed quickly, people society already ignored. Laura lived in a state of terror and denial. She was trapped between protecting her child and protecting everyone else. Emily made it clear that she would not hesitate to defend herself if exposed. The house became a prison of silence. The breaking point came when another body was found, this time a high school teacher connected to Emily's school. The investigation escalated rapidly. Media coverage intensified. Federal agents became involved. Laura realized that by staying silent, she was becoming complicit. When Emily left for school one morning, Laura called the police and told them everything. The arrest happened that afternoon. Emily did not resist. She looked calm, almost relieved. The trial shocked California. A teenage girl, intelligent, emotionally detached, fully aware of her actions. Psychological evaluations identified her as a high-functioning psychopath, with no signs of psychosis and no capacity for remorse. The court sentenced her to life in a secure psychiatric facility, with any possibility of review decades in the future. After the trial, the attention faded. The headlines disappeared. Laura returned to an empty house. Sometimes she still noticed the metallic smell, or thought she did. She understood that the daughter she loved had existed only in her imagination. The real Emily had been someone else entirely, hidden in plain sight. The greatest horror was not that her daughter was a killer, but that she had never truly known her at all.